All right, it's Wednesday. We're getting started a little early. Figure I wanted a beer. Washed off the truck all the salt and all the shit on there before the next round of snow this weekend, and I figure I deserve a beer. All right, we're in kind of the beer doldrums now. There's no real crazy craft stuff coming out. We're past all the winter beers for the most part, and really summer beers aren't here yet. It's still January, but they put shit out so early in the year that it's it'll come here in a month or two. But I figure I want to do an everyman beer stuff. Craft beer is great, but without the basics, like the Coors, the Miller, dare I say even Budweiser, um, they wouldn't have craft breweries. So without these breweries putting out beer for years, the beer that your father drank, the beer that your grandfather drank, you wouldn't have craft breweries now putting out the beer that they do put out. So I was at Harris Teeter earlier, and this you don't really see Coors. Just the gold label, golden, the banquet beer in the in the pick six kind of thing. So it was there. I don't know if it's because they have these stubby bottles now. I guess these stubby bottles are back. They were first debuted in 1936, and then they were gone for a while. They're cool. I mean, I don't drink it out of the bottle. I'm going to pour it down anyway. So the container that it's in beforehand really doesn't make any difference to me. All right, so I guess a little history. I did read up on it. This is obviously from Golden, Colorado. It is a 5%er. It is 15 IBUs, and it has been brewed, I'm guessing, in one form or another for like the last 140 years. So I guess there's something to it. It is a classic American lager. Can't say I've had too many just straight up American lagers on here. It smells like beer. I mean, that is it smells like. My father would always tell a story about the first time he had Coors when he was out in Arizona, I think Fort Huachuca or something like that. He's told that story multiple times over the years and never gets old. I always enjoy it. This is Vietnam era. So, not a crazy head on this thing. It is your standard. I guess it's not a Pilsner, it's a lager, but it looks like a Pilsner. It's kind of pale. It just smells like beer. So, does have a little sweetness to it. It is refreshing. I don't know if I've ever had the gold label Coors before this. I've had plenty of Coors Light. That was my go-to, and you could just drink that like water now. And even this probably at one point in my life would have seemed like it was heavy, but considering all the craft beers I drink now that are astronomical alcohol contents and the thickness and the hazy this and all this other shit, this seems light and drinkable. All right. I mean, this would be good any time of year. Barbecue, eating a hamburger, whatever. Um, some people complained. I saw some reviews online saying that it was too sweet. Although, while it is mildly sweet, I don't get a lot of sweetness in there. So, I think this will just be the first of many that I'll try that are the cheaper beers. I mean, they're your staples. Like I said, your Miller, your Coors, Budweiser, whatever. Um, so we're gonna get into those. Maybe some, Bush. uh, You know, I guess Keystone Ice was discontinued last year, so I can't have any more Keystone Ice. So I'll maybe get some Keystone. I haven't seen the red label Keystone in a while, the regular, but Keystone Light is everywhere. So um, I'm sure most people have had Coors before, but I would definitely have it again. It's good. I mean, it's not as light as Coors Light, obviously. 1 gram of protein, hey, and it's got the calories on here: 147 calories, 11 carbs. So hey, that is what it is. And for 15 IBUs, it's not bitter at all. And that's enjoyable. All right. It tastes like, when I have a sip of my father's beer when I was a kid. So, hey, all right. Coors, Golden, Colorado, stubby bottles. Hey, you want some nostalgia, give it a shot. They kind of remind me of the nips my father used to drink, like Genesee and stuff like that. If I can find some Genesee cream ale, I'll throw this in there as well. So, all right. Hey, we'll catch you next time.